Welcome back to the shop. It's Tuesday, the 4th of September, 2018.
Hi, everybody.
All right, man. 4th of September. This month is sliding in already on us, and it was just August, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And the leaves are starting to fall a little
Yep,
bit. Yeah, so
definitely, because that's a mess on the porch.
All right. Well, let's start where we always do, with who was here this weekend. Well, we'll start off with Friday night. Jay slid in on Friday evening and came up and see us. It was nice. Kind of surprised. I wasn't expecting to see him. And then Michael slid in on Friday evening, come spend the weekend with us.
Yes, he did. That was nice.
Expecting to see him on Friday night. And then we had the Butterbean all weekend. So
that was fun.
Yeah, I had a great time with the bean. She came over. We went and had dinner up at Fernanda's and just had a great time. So it really was. It was really, really neat to have her here. And she's kind of hung out and was perfect angel. Ran about 2,000 miles in her sleep on Friday night. So
yes, got no sleep.
Yeah, she was busy, but had a great time. And then Daniel and Kimmy come over on Sunday. And then the holiday yesterday. Yep. So yeah, it was a busy weekend, long weekend, but I really had a good weekend.
We had a great weekend. I got a lot of stuff done.
Yeah, let's move on. All righty. Oh, that's some good sweet tea. I just made that this evening.
Yeah, real good sweet tea. Well, excuse me, unsweet tea.
Yeah, well, yours unsweet. I got the real thing. All right. This week in the shop, now it was a really, really busy weekend. Well, I say weekend, but the whole week we stayed pretty busy.
Yes, we did.
We started off by putting an oak log on the mill and trying that 4-degree blade that we talked about. Now, I know I talked to you about it in the past. But we got that on the mill and it worked really well.
Works a lot better.
Yeah, no dips and valleys, hills or nothing.
And not as much chatter either.
Yeah, it really was. It cut through that oak really, really smoothly. It was a large oak. The engine bogged down a little bit. It was 20 inches on one end, 22 on the other on that log. In diameter, 20-inch diameter and 22-inch diameter. So it was a big log.
Yes,
it was a really big log. It was
got some pretty slabs there.
Yeah, got some really pretty slabs, but the blade itself did really well. Good. I really like cutting with that. So we liked it so much, we ordered 15 more, and they actually came in today.
Yes,
so,
they did. A whole box of them right over there.
So we've got 15 new of the 4 degrees blade. Now I called back when I ordered that, and I talked to another gentleman, and we were talking about the whole 9-degree, 4-degree, vortex versus non-vortex, and a bunch of different things. Just had a kind of a nerdy discussion on blades, and he was saying I may want to go ahead and just use that 4-degree blade as my all-in-one go-to blade, and I may do that. I may cut some pine with that and see how I like that, and if it works out really well, we'll finish up on the 9-degree blade, and then we'll go to these 4-degree blade because there's less kerf on that, and it just we get more bored. So
the 9-degree blades you can cut a lot of the cants, just the cants because and use it for the bigger stuff cutting through bark, and in case there's any bob wire or anything, use those, and that way you don't mess up your more expensive blades.
Well, they're not really any more expensive. Actually.
Oh, really?
They're the same price, so it doesn't matter.
Never mind.
Yeah, we may wind up doing that. That's a good idea. We may use the 9 degrees for cutting cans. We started on the tabletop swap. Now, I know I talked to y'all before about this. We said last time we were at the market, we had a nice tall end table. Lady come in, she really liked it, but she wanted the set, and we just happened to have an extra set of those legs that we hadn't made a tabletop match. It's only the set that we've got, really. Everything else is singles. And we had a smaller table that had a really nice tabletop that almost matched the bigger, taller table.
Yeah, taller
table. So what we're going to do is take the top off the shorter table and put it on the empty set of legs so that we have a matching set of end tables, and then we're going to make a new set or a new top for the smaller one.
Very
good.
And
we're working on that now. We've actually got that underway. So we started on that. We started on a new cedar top table that's sitting right down here in front of me. Now, we picked up a really pretty set of legs up at the auction. Had a glass top that I really didn't think really showed off the legs that really well. It was just kind of plain Jane. Looks like something maybe you'd see in your dentist office or something. But we're going to kind of spruce it up with a really pretty piece of cedar that we went through and we found. So yeah, it really looks good. It's a nice piece of cedar. I think it's 9
live edge.
Yeah, and the live edge cedar, and it's 9% already, just sitting air dry. So we're going to leave it the way it is. We did a quick inventory of the lumber that we have sitting around here. A lot of this stuff is going to go, guys. So if you've got something here that you're interested in, something that you cut that you want to keep, we need you to come by, take a look at it, and say, hey, I want this, and we'll move it to a different side. We'll tag it. We'll do something. The market is yours. Otherwise, we're going to kind of get rid of all this stuff that's sitting around here we're not using.
That's an idea, though.
Yeah.
Get some tags with little tack nails.
Yeah.
Write names on it and tack it, or write what you're going to use it for. Tack it on the end, and then we'll know without having to dig through the piles anymore.
Exactly. We'll do that, and then we'll save the wood that you want, that you've marked, that you yourself marked, and then we'll save that. But the rest of this is going to go. We're going to clean up the whole lumber area. We're going to clean up the whole log area. We're going to get all this cleaned up and fixed up. And
organized.
Yeah, we're going to organize it a little bit better. So if you got something here that you want and that you fell in love with, that you cut, you need to come by and you need to tag it and claim it as your own here, probably sometime before, I want to say second or third weekend, well, second week in October, no later than the second week of October, because second week of October it'll be too late.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We ordered new pin kits. We ordered some new pin kits that should be coming in somewhere by the end of this week. So look forward to those coming in and doing a little bit of work. Now, talking about pin kits, let's move on. Let's talk about projects completed this week. Now, I already showed you one of the completed projects. Michael made this pin while he was here. Now, this is a Penn States Industries executive pin kit, and we really got some pretty pin kits here. And then Michael did a fabulous job. I like that one there. He's calling that a whitewash one. Then he did some multicolor. Now, I know this isn't going to show up really well in the bags, but I don't want to just pull them all out of the bags and stuff. As a matter of fact, I think most of y'all saw the pictures of this, but there will be pictures of this later. And then we also had some pin kits. This is the last of the pins here that he did. Well, you can actually see the back side of this one. So there's that. And then here's some of the pencils. Now, these are the matching executive pencil kits right here. So he did a bunch of those, and they come out really nice. And if
The dyes that he uses and the stains are just, and he just blends them and they come out beautiful.
Yeah, I really like those. And we'll be taking these probably this month, maybe. If not this month, definitely next month they'll be going to Atlanta. So those are some things that he finished. Now, Mom finished one of these resin pours of hers that she does, and it's really neat, really unique. And we've seen this board a couple of times before, but this is this board in its glory right here.
There we go.
There we go. Let's do a 1970s movie montage right there.
Psychedelic, yeah.
And then she finished a couple of things for Halloween. Now, two of the things are these little signs like this right here. She finished, and these are really kind of refurbishes that she did. Now, she did not build these from scratch, but these are like little refurbishes she did. And they come out looking really nice. I think those are real good. Now, this is one of her from scratch things that she did right here. I'm going to hold the kitty cat by the tail so you can see that.
He's a scaredy cat.
Yeah, that scaredy cat come out looking really good. And, you know, of course, it's that time of year. So that's our projects completed. Now, as always, we haven't got a lot completed, but we don't do a lot probably until next week is when we'll get most everything completed. All right, let's move on. Now, let's talk about shows and markets. Markets and shows, extremely excited about this. Because what's coming up next?
Mule Days!
No, you got ahead of yourself. You're too excited. Yeah. What's coming up next is the Lakewood 400 Antiques Market.
Oh, yes.
Looking really forward to that. That's the 14th, 15th, and 16th of September. Now, this is going to be a really good show for us. We're going to, I think, probably sell the two tall end tables we just talked about. We talked about in the previous videos where we're doing the tabletop swap.
We got two couch tables.
We got two couch tables that are going to go. That is the red oak table that we've taken once before. We kind of ran out of room. We brought it back home. And then the new couch table that we talked about that had the glass top and that we're putting the cedar on that me and Mama just picked out. That should be done on that. So we're really looking forward to that.
The wine cart will be done.
We're hoping the wine cart, bar cart will be done. I think it should be. It might be a little tight this week, but we're going to see if we can't get that done. So this ought to be a super exciting show. And if we get to take these pins and showcase these pins, I think we're going to have a great show. I really do. So I'm very excited about that. And now, what's after that one?
Then it's Mule Days.
Then Mule Days. And Mule Days is Washington, Georgia, and that is going to be on the 13th of October, the second weekend of October, when it always is. We've been there 2 times already. Great show. We're already signed up for it. We're excited about going. We love this show. If you have an opportunity to come see us at any of our shows, this is a show to come see us at.
We have a ball.
Yeah, we have a ball at
Always
this
by
one.
the pig pot.
Yeah, we're over by the pig pot where they scald the hogs, or used to in the old days, and get the hogs prepped and ready for fall. It'd be this time of year, I think they'd be getting them ready. There's a blacksmith up there, and does this guy do some
He
great
does
work?
some awesome work.
He does some incredible work. There's music. There's everything you'd want to see. There's
Tractor pulls and mule pulls. And
you kind of get to walk around and see maybe what life would have been like about 1865 or so. Maybe
the house I think was built by then.
Yeah, and maybe even pre-Civil War. But anyhow, the idea is just kind of to take you back in time, and there's really just an incredible experience. If you can make it to Mule Days, and that's going to be on the 13th of October, second Saturday of October. You got to make it. You just got to make it. You got to take the time and come up there and see that one. It's worth the ride up to Washington, Georgia, isn't it, Red?
Yes, it is.
All right, let's move on, guys. Some more of that good sweet tea. Upcoming for Two Dogs. Wow, we got a lot coming up.
Yes, we do.
We are going to finish this tabletop swap. We were going to work on it this evening. Got to let started on the video a little bit late, so probably won't get it done this evening. We're going to finish up on this new cedar top table. It's a 12.5 inch by 41 inch tabletop. We got to get mounted here. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. It's mostly going to be prepping the wood. We got to get that done. We have got to finish this bar cart. Now the bar cart is so close to being done. We've kind of moved on to some other projects. That's not unusual for us because that's the Two Dog way. We kind of get everything tied up that last week before the show. Might be a little bit tight on time this time. We're going to finish sawing this log that's sitting on the mill. Now there's a log sitting over here on the mill, and so when we used that 4-degree blade on, we left about half the log there. Because we said that we weren't going to finish cutting it that night because we were more interested in seeing how the blade worked. And special surprise, we got a video for that. We're going to try to get out this Friday.
I forgot that.
So you can see that. So look this Friday and see if you don't see an extra video in your mailbox there. And that's going to be using that 4-degree blade. Then we want to saw some pine. I'm going to get some pine sawed up. Now with everybody here this week, we might try to get Reebok and maybe Corey cutting some boards for Mom. That would be pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
Michael will be here. Maybe we'll get him on the mill. Maybe Jay will come up, and hopefully we can get everybody and we can get some milling done. So we'll be looking forward to that. Now, Thursday's a big day.
Big day.
What is Thursday?
We got a huge delivery coming.
That's right.
Huge.
Bigger than UPS.
Yeah, bigger than UPS.
FedEx, bigger than the United States Postal Service. What do we got?
It's even bigger than the stork that's going to bring it.
There you go. That's right. We've got the new baby. Should be here Thursday.
Will be, not should.
Thursday.
Will be.
Well, you know, I'm always leaving a little bit that they may say, oh, let's give her one more day in the oven. But hopefully, for Kimmy's sake more than anything, that, how does she say it? The baby will be extracted.
Yes, the doctor says it will be extracted on Thursday.
Be extracted on Thursday, so we're really excited about that. Looking forward to that. That's really the big news, and that's what everything else pivots on, whether these projects will get completed or not. All the weight and everything's on the baby here. So that baby coming in this world's kind of got everything waiting on it. We're excited. We're tickled pink. We're going to be grandparents.
No, not pink. Can't be pink, because that means you're suggesting it's a girl.
I don't know. Hey, real men can wear pink.
Yes, that's true.
All righty. Well, I think that's about it for this evening, unless you got anything.
No, I think that's about it, other than all excited news.
All righty, so we're excited all about that. As always, we'd like to say thank you for watching the video. And remember, we'd love to see you back in the shop. Welcome back to the shop. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's not Monday. God.
It's Tuesday. Tuesday, baby.
It's Tuesday the 4th.
Tuesday after a holiday.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Sound check. Sound check.
Oh, we ain't got a battery. It's dead.
All right. Let's put the battery.
Look.
Gosh, that's a brand new battery.
Look, it's blinking red.
It doesn't matter. It's